The night was quiet and still. Raju, who was 6, and his little sister Priya, who was 5, were snuggled deep under their blankets. Rio, their dog, was dreaming softly by Raju's bed, and Mithoo the parrot was silent in his cage. A gentle breeze whispered through the window, carrying the scent of the nearby ocean. Suddenly, Raju felt a shimmering coolness around him, not cold, but gentle. He opened his eyes. He wasn't in his bed. He was floating slowly, in clear, sparkling blue water. Priya was floating beside him, her eyes wide with wonder, but she wasn't scared. And amazing. They could breathe perfectly. Rio was there too, his fur shimmering, swimming with gentle kicks of his paws. Mithoo, instead of flying, was gracefully gliding through the water, his green feathers shining. How could they breathe underwater? And what wondrous world awaited them beneath the waves? A tiny glowing fish, with fins like silk ribbons, swam towards them. It wiggled its tail, as if inviting them to follow. Raju and Priya, feeling incredibly light and brave, followed the jellyfish, shimmering fish, deeper into the ocean. The light around them changed, from bright blue to soft greens and purples. They passed through forests of swaying kelp and gardens of vibrant rainbow-colored coral. Fish of every shape and size, some tiny and darting, others grand and slow, swam past them like colorful dreams. What kind of secret celebration was stirring in the heart of this glowing underwater world? Soon, they saw it. A magnificent underwater city. It was built from glowing coral, shimmering shells, and pearls, stretching towards the ocean floor. Gentle currents carried soft, bubbly music through the water. This was the Samudra Utsav, Ocean Festival. Creatures of the sea were gathering. There were elegant jellyfish pulsing with soft lights, wise old turtles gliding gracefully, and schools of tiny silver fish swirling together to form beautiful patterns. Everyone seemed to be moving in a gentle, happy dance. The jellyfish led them to a grand, open space, where a wise old seahorse, adorned with sparkling seaweed, was addressing the gathering. His voice was like the soft murmur of the ocean itself. What was the message this wise seahorse had for all the creatures of the deep? He spoke of the ocean's bounty, its vastness, and its endless gifts. He thanked the currents that brought food, the coral that provided homes, and the sunlight that nourished the plants. It was a celebration of pure gratitude for their beautiful home, the ocean. Raju and Priya felt a deep warmth spread through them. They were so grateful to be witnessing this incredible moment. They watched as the sea creatures exchanged gifts of shining shells and ocean pearls, and shared meals of glistening algae and sweet sea berries. Rio wagged his tail gently underwater, his happy barks turning into silent bubbles. Mithoo let out soft chirps that sounded like tiny bells in the water. Could gratitude truly fill the ocean with such a bright and beautiful light? As the celebration continued, the light in the city seemed to grow brighter, powered by the collective happiness and thankfulness of all the creatures. Raju and Priya felt their own hearts fill with gratitude, not just for the beautiful sights, but for the vast giving nature of the ocean itself. As the music of the currents grew softer, signaling the end of the celebration, the jellyfish gently nudged them. It was time to go. They floated back up, past the kelp forests and the silent, sleeping fish. What wonderful memories and feelings of gratitude would they carry back from the ocean's deep dream? The shimmering coolness began to fade, And suddenly, they felt the warmth of their blankets again. They were back in their beds, the scent of the ocean still lingering faintly in the air. Ria was still snoring softly, and Mithoo was quiet. Raju and Priya closed their eyes, their hearts full of the breathtaking beauty they had seen and the deep gratitude they had felt. They drifted into a peaceful sleep, their dreams filled with glowing coral, dancing jellyfish, and the quiet, thankful hum of the deep blue ocean. Good night, grateful dreamers. Sleep soundly.